Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Trust you are doing well. All right, so today let's quickly talk about imposter syndrome. I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time, but today is the day. All right, so what is imposter syndrome? Imposter syndrome is that feeling, that is that self-doubt feeling that you have despite different accolades that you are receiving from people. That feeling that you are not good enough, that feeling that what you are doing is not valid, that feeling that you don't belong here, that feeling that you can't do it, you need to quit. That is what imposter syndrome is. Even if people are giving you a lot of accolades, you still have that at the back of your mind that maybe they are deceiving you, the accolades are not real and the likes. And yes, it's valid, some people have it, but I'm going to list out some things that you can do to overcome it, because this syndrome comes from maybe self-doubt in yourself, or constantly being pulled down by people at your workplace or in your business space. So I'm going to list out some things that you can do to overcome this imposter syndrome. So number one is for you to recognize that you have it. If you struggle with taking accolades, if you struggle with taking compliments from people, Olaito, you've done so well, you say, no, I don't like it too. Olaito, we want to recognize you for the hard work you've done and everything. No, I don't like recognition. No, and behind, like at the back of your mind, you really want them to recognize you, because you don't know, you don't want people to say, maybe she got it from somewhere, maybe that idea was not her own. No, you shy away from it. So you need to first recognize that you have this syndrome. That's the first thing. If you know that you have something and you acknowledge that you have it, I think that's the first step to you find a solution. So number two is now for you to reframe your thinking. You need to reframe your thinking. You need to say, okay, I have this skill. My skill is valid. Everything I do in this place, it is valid. If I achieve anything, I'm going to accept the accolade. So you need to restructure your thinking, because people will not celebrate you if you don't celebrate yourself. If people pull you down and you accept it, they will continue to do it. Then that syndrome will be increasing. The what now? The volume or the volume of that syndrome will be increasing in you. So you need to reframe your thinking about it. Then another thing is you need to document your success. You need to document your success. And a personal story away from imposter syndrome. So maybe a few months back, I was just struggling with, okay, so what have I achieved and everything. And I took out my book. I wrote out everything I've achieved. And a page, 2 pages, I wasn't done. And I sent it to my sister, and she was like, wow, this is huge and everything. So with that, anytime I want to feel that self, that I go back to that book to say, you've achieved a lot, nobody can pull you down. So I'm putting it to you, to overcome that imposter syndrome, you need to record your success. Because at times, because of the volume of work you have to do, you might not be able to put structure to, you might not be able to recollect at a goal. When somebody asks you that, okay, so what have you achieved, you might not be able to recollect it. At that point that people ask you, you might now feel like, well, that's true, I've not achieved anything. But it's a lie. If you have it penned down, it will be ringing your head that no, I'm good enough, I've actually achieved a lot. So that's the first thing. That's another thing that you can do, document your success. Then number 4, I've forgotten the number. You need to seek help. If you know that this thing is beyond you, you've already documented your success, and if you are still having that feeling, if you need to get help, you need to get like a like-minded person, a mentor, somebody that will put you in the right path, somebody that will direct you into this thing. So you need to get a mentor, you need to seek support. Then you need to challenge negative thoughts, you need to challenge negative thinking and negative perception about you need to challenge it. But if you don't deal with it by yourself, if you won't be able to challenge any other person when they are bringing that shit to you. So you need to challenge that. If anybody's telling you are not good enough, you tell the person off immediately. that I respect you, but then you can't talk to me that way. My work is valuable, my work is important. So that is quite important. And the last thing I'm going to say is that you need to celebrate your wins. You need to celebrate your wins, no matter how little it is, no matter how small it is. You need to celebrate it, because this is very critical in you overcoming this imposter syndrome. So let me draw the curtain here. Don't forget, if you have the syndrome, the first thing is for you to know that you have it. How do you know that you have it? Check if you struggle with taking accurate, if you struggle with validating your skills and everything. So number one is for you to acknowledge that you have it. Number two is for you to reshape your thinking, right? You need to reshape your thinking. You need to know that your skills are valid, and whatever you are doing, they are valid to where you currently at. Then you need to document your success. You need to document it so that you can be constantly reminded that yes, I'm good enough, I've achieved this and that. Then if you know that is not enough, you need to seek support. You need to seek support from a like-minded person, a mentor and all. Then the last thing is that you need to celebrate your wins. Please, nobody will celebrate you if you don't celebrate yourself. All right, thank you so much for watching. I want us to discuss further about imposter syndrome in the comment section. I'm waiting for you there. All right, bye, see you later.